I guess I've been on this whole time. Sorry about that. Oh, basically, I just wanted to come on here. I know nobody's going to be on here, but I just wanted to see how this sounds, how this looks, how I can still do. Um, Honestly, I wish I could do it where this comes out. Can I do that? Yeah. And then kind of do it where it's good. Kind of put that like that. Mm. Okay, so basically, so it's what if I were to go on here and speak and talk about the league, I just want to talk about. So my team first, Jalen Hurts. Honest opinions, unbiased, like always, and whatever I speak about, unless I preface it with as a fan or as, hey, this is me speaking, because sometimes if it's me speaking, I do speak biasly. But other than that, when I am on here or I'm on my show, if I speak to somebody who is a random in the streets, I'm speaking to them unbiasedly until I tell them who my teams are. And then if he wants to go down that route where we kind of talk drunk and banter a little bit, then we can go down that route. But I like to always be equal and unbiased as possible when it comes to sports, because you don't know what kind of passionate fan you're dealing with or what kind of person you're dealing with when it comes to what they'll do for their teams. I mean, uh and I love it and I'm for it, and I wish my fans, the fans that are the teams that I root for, their fans that I am obviously a part of my fandom. um I wish that they were more passionate, Rays fans. It's not about me being from Tampa and the stadium being from St. Pete, because honestly, I'm okay with the stadium being the St. Pete. The traffic in Tampa sucks already. We're not trying to do that anymore or any worse than it already is. People can't drive there to begin with. So that's a whole different subject. But so it's not about that. It is when you guys take a look at Philly and the fans in Philly and how they backed their team up and how they were lights out going to every game. Mind you, I don't go to every game, so yes, I have to look in the mirror as well. And I can say I have an excuse if I have, stuff to do, life stuff, but everybody has an excuse too. But I get it. I get it. I get it. Um, I just wish we were just a little bit better. And I take ownership in that as well. It's not something that I'm saying that I am exempt from by any means. It's not That's not my deal at all. At all. So that's where I'm at personally. That's where I'm at personally. But so just I just wish as our fans were better. Tampa, when we're a wave over there as far as the Bucks fans. Whenever we're hot, we're hot. We're hot. Everybody comes out. Everybody shows support. Which, hey, come on out, do your thing, show out, support us, do what you gotta do. But man, for the ones that been there through the 1 and 16 or the 1 and 15s, the come on, man, like that. Come on, man, like you can't tell us nothing. Like we deserve 2002. You know what I mean? We earned 2002. That was a team that was built from the bottom to the top. homegrown players that we drafted. Brooks, Sapp. I mean, I can go on. I mean, anyway, I just wish our fans were better. I take ownership in that. I just wish our fans were better. But so Jalen Hurts going against Washington this week. That's going to be lights out. I think this is honestly going to be a high scoring game. Excuse me. Even though Philly's defense is playing pretty good with their scheme and how they're approaching different offenses. I think that Sam Howell, gosh, you guys know that I was such a believer in him, and I still am a believer in him. I don't have too much stock in him anymore in fantasy, but on a player aspect of it, I still believe in him. I think that his uh, well, um, chemistry with Terry McLaurin and Scary Terry alone is just magnificent. But Dotson needs to help him out. Curtis Samuel is coming into his own and filling that role that actually Dotson's supposed to do. And the thing is, that role has a ceiling on it because Curtis Samuel is the one that is filling that role. If Dotson was in that role as he is supposed to be, then we will be talking about Dotson being a top 25, top 30 receiver. As of right now, Dotson is, oh, I don't even got him in this league. I don't even got him in this league. I bet you he's on the waivers. Let's take a look. Jahad Dotson. Is he on the waivers right now? Let's see what he got going on. Jahad Dotson. Mind you, I'm giving credit to ESPN Fantasy Football. We use their platform for Gurus of the Gridiron, and we are very happy with them. I love their system. I love their point scales. I love the way that as a commish, I am able to customize accordingly and not being able to affect anything else other than what I want it to affect. You know what I mean? And that goes a long way as a commish. So, excuse me. There's no way somebody has him on the team. Is there? Wow, yeah, he is on a team. Hey, baby. Oh yeah, Team Balls on ya. He's on Team Balls on ya. Team Balls on ya. And you know what's wild about that is that I made a play for him. I made a play for him, and he did not want nothing to do with it. He is currently positioned 63, 63rd receiver in fantasy football. He's currently 51.6 rostered throughout all of the leagues of ESPN fantasy football. So I mean, it's a love and hate him type deal. He's worth a stash for sure. I think that if he's on your bench, if let's say the Commanders trade Scary Terry, that's going to be something that we have to definitely talk about. That's definitely a possibility. So we have to make sure that not only do we speak that into existence, but I might make a play on this one again. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, so like I was saying, I think that that Philly Washington game is going to be epic. Not probably the right word to use in this scenario, but this game is going to be great. I think this game is going to be I would like to see what the score line is for this game. Because I definitely would go over. Give me 55. Is that realistic for both teams to do? Anyway, Jameer Gibbs, you have the backfield to yourself. What are you able to do? Jameer Gibbs, what are you able to do? The backfield is yours. What can we do with Jameer Gibbs in the backfield, Detroit? You guys, when you drafted him, it was like you guys won the Super Bowl. You guys drafted him and you guys thought you guys had the second coming of Barry Sanders. This kid has potential. This kid has talent. This kid has all the makings to be a great, not only three down back in the NFL, but a top five running back. You look at the running backs nowadays, and the top five that are up there, he has those attributes, and he could definitely perform. Not to mention the fact that that O line is a sneaky good O line. Ladies and gentlemen, Detroit Lions are for real. So get it. Don't let that be something that you have to like, well, really? No, type no. They're for real. And they got the pieces now. One, they got the pieces now, and they got the coach now, but they also got young players to fill in those roles that are in those roles and are doing good things in those roles, i.e., Amon-Ra St. Brown. He is a young player, but he is a leader. And he was a leader at birth. He was born for this. This was something that his dad instilled at him at a young age, and he's not shying from it. He is one to take it and roll with it, and it's okay with him. He's willing to take all the criticism that comes with it, and also all the heat that comes with it. So he's got everything that he's made. Alvin Kamara.